Yo everybody! Welcome back to The Witcher 3. I am Dimsy and it is so hot today. My room is boiling. Air conditioning is not a thing here and I don't even have a fan. I just wanted to get that out of the way right at the start. Just so that people know. So if I have a heart attack or you hear me just pass out in the middle of the commentary, you know what's up. Oh my god. Why are people moving around all of a sudden? Are they feeling the heat too? They're just walking. Oh no, they're just... Oh okay, the band spawned in as well. That was freaky. What just happened? Where did all these people come from? I don't remember this inn having this many people. Whoa. Holy shit. Not that I'm complaining, the more the merrier. But yeah, I will be your Witcher for this episode. And today we'll be doing Corinne Tilly's little quest. We'll be attempting to find, well, we'll try to find the Oneromancer. The dude, pick a side. Pick a fucking side to walk on. Prick. It's too hot for this shit. So we'll be trying to find we'll try to find the dream I guess Weaver or a dream finder, I guess. A kind of I guess a mage, I guess. More like a soothsayer, I suppose, who can dream what other people are kind of wanting, I guess. Their secret desires, she kind of brings them forth, and she can thus kind of locate specific people using that technique, for example. Which is kind of handy for us, considering we are looking for someone. But first, let's talk to Kurt regarding a certain problem he has.
Yes?
Yes?
Count Kurt Dysart.
Are you here regarding the contract?
Wanted to hire a Witcher, didn't you?
I did, but not just any vagabond. One hears all manner of stories about the lunatics of the School of the Cat. Which do you belong to?
Huh. Why would we tell him to fuck off, and why would we lie to the guy? That's weird. Let's tell him the truth. I mean, this is such a stupid... I suspect that this is a bullshit, option, or, you know, choice. Because we're wearing a medallion. If we tell him anything else, he will probably just see right through our fucking... Okay, let's just tell him the wolf.
School of the Wolf.
Ah, yes. A good one. I knew a Witcher of this school. Barnabas? No. So his name did begin with a B. Never mind. To the matter at hand. Not long past, I acquired an estate east of Novigrad. I got it on the cheap, you see. The seller was very keen to be rid of it. Now, I've learned the building is said to be haunted.
Goes to explain the seller's urgency.
I do not believe in ghosts. It is that simple. But my men say the house shakes at night. Walls crumble. Why, even the floors move about. Is there anything to be done? A remedy for this?
Okay. You don't believe in ghosts in a world where monsters are aplenty. You're quite the character, asshole.
Let's talk about my reward first.
I beg your pardon? Asking for coin already? But you've not done the job.
Need to make sure it's worth my time.
Just look at that. Arrives in Novigrad and he's off his head in minutes. Very well. How much do you believe this should cost me?
Well, your account. Let's see how much we can squeeze out of you. 340 maybe.
No, I'm afraid that's too much. But we're near a price I would consider reasonable.
Alright, let's try 330 then. Okay.
No.
You're annoying me now, prick. Really? Are you serious? Okay.
Yes, agreed.
That's not even worth it. But whatever, we'll fucking roll with it.
Fine. I'm willing to investigate. How do I get there?
An orchard adjoins the property. The house itself you should recognize easily. Cracks cover its walls. Here's the key. And good luck.
Humans exhibit a natural inclination towards brigandry. Every one of them.
Indeed, lady. Alright, I'm a bit cranky. Because considering how easy this quest is, I guess 300 Novigrad crowns, man. Not crowns, crowns! It's pretty fair. It's not like we're fighting off, you know, 2 volcanic griffins or anything at the same time. Damn. This inn is packed. I've never seen this many people here. Well, except for one time when it was just when it was basically a scripted event that there had to be a lot of people inside. All right. Let's head onwards towards the waterfront, for that is where the house is. I am kind of curious though. Let me just check real fast. Hold up. That's not right. That's not right at all. So Kurt was giving us that quest. Huh. Okay. I thought that this quest was the godling in the house here by the waterfront quest, but apparently I'm completely wrong. Oh my dear. Huh, I wonder what... Shit, okay. Well, fuck it then. Then we're doing Corintilli's quest. And that house should be the one by the... Yeah, that's the one I... Huh. No, wait a minute. A herbalist? Oh, okay, it's that herbalist, right. In that case, I guess we get the quest just right outside the house, maybe. See? Even though I've already beaten this game in its entirety. And I think I've completed all of the kind of side quests and all the points of interest. Well, the points of interest I have done in my first playthrough, but hey, I might have missed a couple of side quests. There are a couple of side quests that don't show up on the minimap, or rather on the world map. And missing them is... It's easy to miss them. Especially considering that for them to kind of pop up on the map, sometimes certain conditions have to be fulfilled. I mean, you have to be in the vicinity of that quest for it to pop up on the world map, but sometimes, depending on kind of the... when in the plot you kind of go there, the quest might not be there. Like if you go to a certain spot... Oh, okay.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
Fair enough.
I'm looking for Corinne Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place then. Corinne is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corinne requested she not be disturbed.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. I thought that Kurt was giving us this quest because there's apparently 2 haunted houses. Fuck.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night, and furniture moving about in the attic. And last week, well, you shan't believe it, I found human feces in the parlor.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim.
You're a whim indeed, man.
Is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
Not completely wrong, I guess, but that's not really where the why we carry two swords. But hey, you know, logically sound. All right, let's see here. But yeah, I was just gonna say before. What was I gonna say? Oh, we hear giggling, just like the good count outside described. How ominous. I was gonna say, what was I talking about? God damn, the heat!
Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Looks like somebody is in duress. What on earth?
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
God, I love this game so much. I mean, this is a really scary
Go away.
part in the game. At least for me, I'm easily scared. I'm currently playing Resident Evil, the first one, and you know, there's some freaky moments in that game. But yeah, like I said, I'm really easily scared. But the way they just set up this quest, like as if it's gonna be like this haunted part, this really kind of horror-esque part of the game. But no, I mean, I've already like spoiled everything,
Go away.
I guess, unintentionally.
Leave it.
But yeah, up to the attic. Let's find some doll.
Way to the next room is blocked.
Not for long. I have started to add a what's it called? A I guess an effect in Premiere Pro. Ah, come on. There we go. That adjusts the brightness and heightens the contrast a bit so that you can actually see what the hell is going on. Because if I hadn't discovered that little, I'm not gonna say trick because it's not a trick, but that effect, I guess, then this would have been a nightmare to watch on YouTube, or just after I've compressed the file, I guess, and coded the video. Drawing of a crib. Paper on which a crib has been hastily drawn. By a child, it seems. Giving us a bit more, I guess, a bit of a hint on what it is exactly we are dealing with here. Spoiler warning, it's not a...
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what'd happen if I laid a doll in it.
It's not a ghost that haunts this place, but rather, you know, something a bit more. Let's just call it a creature who is a bit childish, a bit too much, maybe. We hear someone scurrying.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
Ah, what a mischievous little rascal this little supposed ghost is. Oh, I love that. That's one of my favorite aspects of this game. Whenever you're going down stairs, he always rolls. That's great. There used to be a mod that disables that, but don't know if that's around anymore. That's part of another quest, that little crumbled wall. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. We'll leave it for now. Well, well, well. Here is an oven. And a chimney. I wonder what'll happen if we examine this little area here. Let's see.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Godlings are harmless, they are mischievous, and they're very playful, but ultimately harmless, so we're absolutely gonna see if we can do something for Miss Sarah here. We're not gonna fucking throw her out, we're not a dickhead. We are a level-headed, compassionate witcher.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Oh man. This is the beginning of a beautiful relationship. Shit, friendship. Fuck.
But your yellow eyes are a bit frightening. Look, mine are pretty.
Godlings. They're an interesting little sort. Let's talk to this, what was his name? Roland the Yondir? Pretentious little fucker.
Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Ones, economically. Sir, I beg your pardon.
Oh, okay, we have to talk to the Oneiromancer first. That's weird. Sure, I don't mind. Time to wake. Oh, no, she's already awake.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We Witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Alright. Now to tell Mr. Roland. I love that. That's great. Let's talk to the Yondir. If that's even his name. I've honestly kind of forgotten. And after that, we're off to the Golden Sturgeon.
Truth is, we're already... I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
I usually don't like lying, but this is for a good cause. The Count has money. He can buy himself another house.
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
I'm playing a violin for you, man.
Is it in case the first one ring?
Alright. Let's head off towards the Golden Sturgeon. A popular den of scum and villainy. No, but seriously, like, it's an inn, or I guess a tavern, really. I'm not really sure what the difference is between an inn and a tavern. I guess an inn is a kind of, I guess, a house that functions almost like a hotel, like a, you know, a bit anachronistic though. I mean, in that time, the concept of a hotel probably didn't really exist. I mean, it was just a basically kind of a house with a bar, and you could live, or you could rather you could like rent a room there as well. Whilst a tavern is just, you know, like a modern day bar where you would just go to drink and maybe play cards, a bit of Gwent, maybe some dice. Ah, Novigrad at night. It has a charm to it, it does, it does. Although I still prefer Beauclair. Beauclair is just... Alright, so the truth, right? When I first arrived in Beauclair, I spent, I think, about 2 hours just walking around. Just walking around Beauclair and just taking in all the sights and smells and wonders and just kind of immersing myself into that city and its wildlife.
Non-human, are you? Look for your kind beyond the walls.
Beauclair isn't that wild, but
Rum and supper.
it does have an insane atmosphere to it.
Our mutton's a delicacy over there. You believe that?
Novigrad proper. Still not safe at night.
Boring as fucking shite.
But yeah, here we kind of have a bit of a mise-en-scène storytelling with these ship wheels. Or no, wait, what are they called? They're called... Shit! Captain wheels? Oh fuck, I forgot. I'm such a dickhead. But yeah, and all of these fishermen, or I guess dock workers. Kind of get a sense for what exactly kind of place this is. And with all the nets or hanging here and the fish nets. This is basically a... Oh, lady. There we go. The AI is pretty good. If you choose a side to walk on, they'll usually just walk on the other side. That's fucking awesome AI. Oh shit, no way. Give me that. Nobody's looking. I'm sorry. So, oh, I love this part of the game. This is an awesome quest. Damn, this room is so fucking cool. Huh, wonder who the dude is. Maybe a relative to her?
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this, and though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
This woman is very interesting, but let me just okay, I always do that. I'm sorry, I know. Let's just continue. It's really interesting. This Oniromancer apparently summons visions, but not to herself, but rather to her client. That's really cool. She works like a conduit. She's just a proxy. But yeah, alright. Well, now we know the process. We're gonna be honest. And we're gonna say that your cleavage is really fucking distracting. Okay, let's go.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yes, fuck's sake, yes.
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. I had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
I have more to say.
Then please do.
It was in Rivia. The Second War with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. It was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yes.
Yeah, there's something else. They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was. But Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion? They liked each other a lot. Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times, the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The Rosemary and Thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
So do I. Okay. Thank you, Miss Corintelli, for everything.
Yes?
Alright, onwards then. To the Rosemary and Thyme. Ooh, man. I bet this has to be quite the experience, like opening up to somebody like that and airing out past memories and just kind of exposing what you truly feel. It's a cool concept to be able to find for like some kind of,
From the Yaruga to the Dragon Mountains.
I guess, what word did Geralt use to describe her? Shit, I've forgotten. It's the heat, man. The heat's killing me and making me forgetful. But yeah, that Oneiromancer, that's it's a pretty cool concept for
Got so fucked up once, blood came out my ears.
Good for you, my man. But alright, so that's the end of this episode then. The next time we'll go and find the Rosemary and Thyme. Later, everybody.